Hey everyone, it's Alpha Queen and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. Last time we reunited with Sylvando, our second original party member. We found him on the way to Phnom Nonh. We fought a dragon-ish creature called Avarith. He was holding a bunch of people in Phnom Nonh captive. Well, Avarith took the most valuable things of the Phnom Nonh people with a promise that she'd keep them safe. But they were not safe. They were hostages. But we defeated her, and now we're on our way back to Phnom Nonh to find out how people are getting along, I guess. So I assume that Sylvando and everyone else has also gone ahead. Okay, things look pretty merry here. Sylvando's merry theme tune is playing. There's the float. People are dancing once again. Yeah, we were given the Mardi garb. And, oh, we're not the only people who are dancing. There's this guy here. Seems pretty happy. Let's speak to him. Sir, I heard that you defeated the Lord of Shadow's servant and save the kidnapped people of Phnom Nonh. Everyone is so very, very happy now. Thank you, sir. Thank you for ridding us of Avarith. Avarith, actually, of all the servants of the Lord of Shadows, didn't look very Lord of Shadows-ish. Maybe it's because she was pink. Oh, it's Moni. What is he going to say? Well, sir, I admit I did not think you were strong enough to defeat Avarith, but you did. Thank you. You should go and tell Dar what you did. I think so. He'll be in his house before the church. Okay. So he wants us to go and speak to Dar. What are you... I'm so confused. What's happening? Are you crying? Oh, contagious of tears of joy. Okay, families are reunited. Oh. People are dancing. Okay, I think Dar may have been one up. Well, actually all the way up, rather. I think his house was here. Oh, hello, dog. I didn't see you before. You can pet dogs in Dragon Quest, which is a good sign. And there's Sylvando. Apple darling, there you are. Little son here was just about to go see his puppy. Say, why don't you give him a pep talk to help along? I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Sure. Oh wait, yeah, he said the neck was broken. Don't be silly, honey. How could he possibly be mad to see you safe and sound? Just go talk to him. I'll be right behind you. Alright, I'm scared, but I will do it.
Hello, Father. I brought Mother's necklace back from the lair of the beast for you. But it is broken.
You did what? Foolish child!
Hmm? Huh?
You could have been killed. And then where would I be, without you? My most treasured possession.
Huh? But you said that Mother's necklace was your most treasured possession.
I said it, but I did not mean it. How could I? Don't you see? I did not trust the monster, so I said a lie. I lied because I wanted to protect you.
Really? I thought you did not care about me. I'm so sorry. You must have been so worried.
To think it was all but a misunderstanding. If only he and his father had simply been honest with one another.
Yes, if only. I'll see you both outside, okay?
Ah, Father, these are my new friends. They are the ones who rescued everybody.
I cannot thank you enough. You are true heroes. The first time we met, when you rescued me, I was searching for Son. But I had to pretend that I did not care, in case the monster came back and realized that I had lied. I hope you understand.
Where's my friend with the feathers? I wanted to say thank you.
Sylvando left Frace suddenly. Perhaps we should go and look for him.
I swear, I cry at the beginning of every Dragon Quest episode. Something super emotional has to happen, and now I'm at a loss for words. That was such a beautiful scene, and I have nothing left to say. Now, I was clowning these people that were crying, but now I am one of them. It's a very good thing that I do not voice over cutscenes, because that would have been a mess. Sylvando must be somewhere in Phnom Nonh. Okay, so he's not just outside, he's ran away. Maybe he's gone to repent. Maybe he's in the church. Maybe Cervantes is Sylvando's father. Maybe that's it. Maybe Sylvando is... I don't want to go outside to now what. I'll go up the stairs, but I won't go any further than that. Yeah, because I don't know actually, but it's a theory. I reckon he's related to someone somehow. But yeah, I'm very curious about Sylvando's backstory because I think he's the only person. Well, we don't know that much about Eric, but I don't know what there is to know about Eric. Veronica and Serena, we know their backstory. Same with Rab now. In fact, we know a lot about Rab. And Jade, we know his. And Hendrik, we know his. And I think that's everyone. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone. I don't think I have. But Sylvando's a big question mark. We met him in Gallopolis. And all we've known him as is a performer. But yeah, maybe now we'll find out a bit more about him. He wouldn't be in a house, I don't think. That just seems a bit outlandish. I don't think he'd flee to another person's abode. But yeah, let's just go down gradually. Let's see where he could possibly be. He's probably not massively hidden. She says. He could be, but yeah. I don't think he would be. Also, if he's still wearing the feathers, he'd be relatively easy to spot anyway. Oh, I didn't know the item store was run by a young child. That's interesting. People sobbing. Down in a back alley like that would have been a good place to put him. But I'm not sure where he is. Ah, fresh air. Let's speak to this guy. Okay, so Sylvando hasn't come this way, so I've gone too far. Oh, no problem, old man. What about Moni? Does he know? Okay, the tall one. Somewhere in the village. Okay, so he's further in still. You're crying. I don't think you'll have seen him. Do you reckon he's gone to the inn? It's a possibility. Have you seen anyone? Average is a good thing. Show everyone in the village what was most important to them. We do not know what we have until we lose it. That is very true. It's hard to appreciate what you truly have until you no longer have it. Where? Okay, could he be in a room? Oh, a pot. I'm certain I've broken that pot before, by the way. No. I've definitely searched all this before. It's the first thing I would have done when I arrived here. So he's not here. Ah, the door just closed. Okay, let's speak to this guy. Yes. Have you seen him though? Maybe it is in someone's house. Fine. Let's go into this person's house. He won't be in Da's house because he went outside. Yeah, I don't see why he would have gone into anyone's home. What's up here? Oh, this is nice. Thank you for saving my wife. It's nice. The sentiment is all very nice. I'm literally looking in every spot, but I can't see anything. Have you seen him? Oh yeah, there's Bazza. Bazza's still here. Yes, family is wonderful. Are you courting someone? Hooray! Everyone made it back to the village safely. That means it's time for some extra special party drumming. Oh, that's sweet. I'm sure I've broken these pots before, but I feel really bad running past pots, even though I know Oh, the time of day is changing. It's now night time. I was like, what? Have we suddenly found Sylvando in the sky? I don't think he will have gone to Now What, but maybe he has. I'm running out of ideas. And no one else is giving me hints. Did I check around the back of here? I don't think I checked upstairs in this building. Oh, and I don't think I can either. I forgot. Some buildings in Phnom Nonh. I've definitely checked these as well. No, apparently I haven't. I take it back. That's strange. Because I think I remember seeing those pots, but maybe not. I'm happy that Son and his dad are friends again. Of course I am, but it's got me all emotional. You saw... Oh, I wish I spoke to this guy first. God damn it. So, you saw him head up the stairs. So, maybe is it Now What? I am such a fool. I've checked the entire village for no reason. But we did get a mini medal, and there he is.
If only he and his father had simply been honest with one another. Ah, you scared me! How long have you been standing there? Ah, never mind. It was nice to see Son reunited with his father, huh? But there are some who will never be reunited with their loved ones. Some bridges that will never be repaired. Can I ask you something? Mordegon he's super powerful, right? Powerful enough to destroy our world. You've seen that power for yourself, but you still want to fight him, don't you? You really are a hero, huh? You know, I thought it was enough. Traveling the world, trying to put smiles back on people's faces. But what good is a smile here and there if the Lord of Shadows could snatch it away at any moment? What I'm saying is, I have to leave my beloved parade and come with you. It's the only way. But there's something I want you to help me with first. It's all well and good me going and getting my head squished by Mordegon, but I can't do that to my darling boys. So we have to leave them somewhere safe, with somebody who can look after them. Now, I know just the place and just the person, but... well, there's no good way of saying this. I'm petrified of seeing him. So you have to come with me. You will, won't you, darling? Oh, thank you. I knew you'd say yes. Okay, I'm going to go break the news to my little soldiers of Smile. Meet me outside the village, all right?
Okay, it cannot be a coincidence that Puerto Valor is nearby, sort of. And the only person he was scared of is Cervantes. I think we're about to find out the connection. I know I keep going on about it, but it simply must be the case. Anyway, I think we're done in Phnom Nonh now. At least we got the mini medal out of all of that searching. That's a good thing. Otherwise, we are ready to leave. It is nice to see the peace restored here, though. And, yeah, that's it. We have to take his parade back to somewhere safe. The storyline can now progress. I wonder... yeah, surely we must have had to find each of our party members in a certain order.
Darlings, I have an announcement to make. My parading days are over. But do not fear. It will only be for a little while. I will return as soon as the Lord of Shadows is defeated.
We understand, Sylv. That Mordegon's stolen enough smiles. Someone's got to stop him.
Yeah, you go and do what you gotta do, Sylv. We'll be heartbroken without you, of course, but we'll survive. And if anyone can show that rotten spoilsport what's what, it's you.
Exactly. We'll never get those smiles back if I don't do this. And I won't be leaving you high and dry. I'm going to ask my papi to look after you in Puerto Valor.
Puerto Valor? Wait. Surely not. Surely you cannot be Don Rodrigo's...
So you finally figured it out, huh? Same old stone-headed Hendrik. Such a sweet, simple boy. All right, my little champions of cheer. Let's go show Puerto Valor how to party!
I cannot fathom it. The boy is unrecognizable, and he has abandoned the name his father gave him.
Don Rodrigo must be furious. Forgive me for my lack of composure. This has all come as quite a shock. Sylvando is none other than the son and heir of Don Rodrigo, the noblest and most revered of all knights. It was always assumed that he would follow in his father's footsteps. But the two had a terrible argument, and the boy left Puerto Valor never to return. Until now. But perhaps this is not such a bad thing. I have been meaning to visit Don Rodrigo and seek his counsel. Very well. It is not far from here to Puerto Valor. The road will take us north and then east. Come, let us follow the parade.
Okay, so I was half right. Don Rodrigo is someone who we've never actually met. Because the one time where we did need Don Rodrigo's help, he wasn't around for whatever reason. And Cervantes is the only other person that would have recognized Sylvando because he obviously works for Don Rodrigo. So that's interesting. He's actually the heir of, where on earth are we going? Okay, on the Costa Valor. Is my horse nearby? Okay, not near enough, so... Should I fight some of these things? Let's do it. Let's do it while we chat about Sylvando. Okay, and we got some of these, is it like a vicious... No, it's a pun on courgette. It's like scourgette? I'm gonna have to read that name. And lurid lamplings. Oh my, I need to get some MP back. Okay, I'll just beeline it for a campsite after this battle. So, yes, Sylvando. What can I say about Sylvando? I guess... Yeah, I'm curious to see what Don Rodrigo looks like, because I'm pretty certain we've never met him before. Let's see, let's do a crackle on these lamplings. And attack on that. And let's do another crackle. I'm pretty sure after boss battles you normally get your MP and stuff back. But in this case I suppose not. Actually, I'm gonna run for my horse and try and avoid enemies. That's gonna make a bit more sense. But yeah, I'm curious because if Sylvando was just a boy when he left, it must have been a long time that he's been doing performing and stuff for. So I'm curious because Sylvando's about to ask his dad for a pretty big favor as well. Like, can you look after this humongous parade of people? Yeah, I don't know. But it'll have to work out in the end. But yeah, that bit of the story where we were trying to get to the ocean was a very long time ago. So I want to head to the Costa Valor. I'm going to head via that campsite because I honestly don't think I have a choice. I potentially could have zoomed to a better point actually, but it's fine. We'll take the scenic route. Although it's not very scenic at all actually. It's not the best thing to look at. Oh, why? Fine, we'll run. Yeah, I cut quite a bit out of the last episode. This is the way I eventually came. Yes, let's settle. I did a lot of running around. I went to the academy, which I did show on screen. And then the rest of it was kind of just aimlessly running around. I should check party tactics. Sylvando... Oh, he's not on our team? Oh, no, he's gonna meet us there. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, oh yeah, he's gonna have nothing on him and he's gonna have more skill panels. But he's not with us quite yet. We're gonna have to get to Puerto Velo first, and then he's gonna have to drop off his parade. And then he'll be on our team. So, let's see, Costa Valor, and then to get to Puerto Valor, I think we had to go via the coast. Or was that to get to... Yeah, okay, so we have to go down the coastal passage because the other way is blocked. And if I run for long enough, I see it in the distance. My faithful horse. Let's get him. Okay, let's just go west. And we will eventually hit the water. Oh, I think I remember this bit. We can take our horse through here, if I remember correctly. It's not too deep. What are these little shelmet things? Should I fight one? Okay, let's fight one. I think if I gallop into it, it'll just go flying. Octopods. They look incredibly cute. That's some of the cutest looking Dragon Quest... That's one of the cutest looking Dragon Quest enemies I've ever seen. But they do call for backup, which is upsetting. That's a lot of MP they stole. Okay. I'm not going to use a Quadra Slash, that's just way too much. I cannot bear it. And let's see. Do I have any other multi-attacks? No. Zamel seems like the kind of attack that would. Although I guess it's like Frizzle, how it only attacks one person. With a lot of power. Helicopter. Beautiful. Octopods. I guess they literally are octopods because they look like they've got pots on their head. Which is peculiar. But anyway, good thing about going to Puerto Valor is that there's going to be a new zoom point. Oh, I went too far. I need to head back up this way. And along this path. Now this I do remember. Okay, let's go straight on here. The enemies are different though. Although, it doesn't... Okay, it looks slightly devastating, but it's not super dark like it was when we first arrived at the last bastion. It was nighttime constantly.
It's so strange. I thought I'd never see this place again, and yet here I am. Well, at least I came back with a bang. You go on ahead, honey. I need a second to compose myself.
Oh yeah, didn't Sylvando kind of like run away while we were doing stuff here? Who are you? Blimey! Oh, it's Dave! Hello, Dave. It's good to see that you made it. This is still Zowntown, eh? You can see how his sunny his disposition growing up... Whatever. Dave, I can't read your accent today, apparently. But okay. Should I just go straight ahead to Don Rodrigo's? Now, it's been a while since I've been here. I'm pretty sure I did ransack the place. It's good to be back. Don Rodrigo's been sleeping off his injuries. Okay, yeah, I guess calamity related, but he's awake now. We're all very relieved. Finally some good news for Puerto Valor. But I'm hearing... Oh dear. Yes, there is noise and commotion. Okay, a parade has come to town to put a smile on everyone's face? Bien. That does not sound like anything to worry about. Yeah, you say that. Oh, hello! Buenos dias, senor. Don Rodrigo appears to be feeling better today. Indeed, I believe he's awake at the moment. You'll find him in his room. Please feel free to enter. I'm sure he'll be delighted to grant you an audience. In the meantime, I better go investigate the cause of the commotion outside. Indeed. Okay, I guess this might be his room then.
Don Rodrigo, it is I, Hendrik. It has been too long.
Huh? Hendrik? Ho ho ho! How many years has it been since you completed your training, eh? Come closer, caballero. Let me see your face. I have heard many tales of your exploits. To think that the great lump of meat who came to me all those years ago is now the hero of Heliodor.
I had not expected to find you in such good spirits, my lord. As one who owes everything to your kind offices, it pleases me greatly. Alas, there has been precious little cause for mirth since last we met. Dundrasil fell, then Yggdrasil, and now the Lord of Shadows roams the land. Don Rodrigo and I have much to discuss. Perhaps you could go and fetch Sylvando while we talk.
Absolutely. Okay, so it seems like they've got a lot to catch up on. But this is the first time I've been in his room, I think. Which means, yeah, we've got some cool recipes. So, if the game doesn't freeze, there we go. Platinum stuff. There must be some good stuff in here. Nothing? A file of finessence. Miscellaneous garbage. Okay, Sylvando is hopefully still in Puerto Valor. I hope he hasn't fled. Yes. Okay, there's a parading person. And, oh, he's not there anymore. Alright, Apple, looking for Silver, are you? I think he went down that big staircase, at least to see. He had a proper face in him, too. Dead serious, not like the Silver I know at all. Reckon you should probably go check on him, make sure he's alright, you know? He's gone towards the sea. Okay, so you went this way. There he is. He is very easy to spot. That's the one good thing.
Oh, hey, honey. I guess they sent you to fetch me, huh? It's so silly, I know. Here I am, happy to go put my neck on the line in the fight against the Lord of Shadows. And yet the thought of facing Papi makes me want to run away screaming. Seeing that boy and his father in Phnom Nonh made me think I could do it. That I could finally face him. But now I'm here, I'm so scared. You've heard what happened with me and him, I guess. Hendrik told you, huh? It all seems so far away now. Even before I could walk, I was training to be a knight, you know? I would stay in Puerto Valor and follow in my father's footsteps. Then one day, the circus came to town. It was so fabulous. I can't even describe it. It was love at first sight. I knew from the second I walked into that tent that I'd found my calling. Getting up on that stage and making people happy, That was the life for me. But Papi, he wasn't so keen. A few plates got smashed the night I broke the news to him, let me tell you. But I wasn't going to let that stop me. Oh no. This was my calling. To make the whole world happy. It would be He didn't have anything to say to me after that. That was when I knew that I had to go and prove to him that I meant what I said. So I left. And I haven't seen him since. Dear me, that got a bit long and emotional, huh? But it's made me feel a whole lot better. In fact, yes, let's do this. It's now or never. Let's go pay Papi a visit.
Okay, so the game actually froze for quite a while during that cutscene. So if it looks a little bit choppy, that's why. I would have had to do a bit of editing. But it looks like Sylvando has a bit of his confidence back. I do think I've been in here before. Yeah, I have. Okay. Needed to be sure. But it looks like... yeah. So when Sylvando was younger, he was going to be a knight. He wanted to go to circus. And since his father said no, they haven't really spoke since. So I'm intrigued. I honestly wonder how this is going to go. Sylvando? Okay, he's vanished. Hopefully he turns up. Oi, you with the feathers, you must leave. Andale, Don Rodrigo's villa is no place for suspicious characters such as you. Same old Gonzales, eh? Well, sorry, honey, but you don't scare me. I knew you'd back when the sight of spotted blood was enough to send you crying for your mummy. Como? How do you know my name? And I bet you're still petrified of squeaky little mousies too, huh? I remember the time you accidentally picked one up instead of a brush. Tee-hee, oh darling, the look on your face was priceless. No, it's impossible. Surely you're not. So the penny's finally dropped, our lover boy? You have come back? I thought I'd never see you again. Ay. It's a milagro, a miracle. I'm so flattered to hear it. Sorry to leave you all on your lonesome for so long, honey. Now, you don't mind to have a look around for the old place, do you? Come on, no, of course not. Please, this is your home. Look around as much as you like. And so he fades. Oh dear.
Hi, Papi.
Caramba! Norberto, you dare to show your face in my presence. And you have come to tell me something, see?
I'm sorry, Papi. Sorry. So sorry.
Sorry? What are you apologizing for? Foolish boy.
Huh?
You have succeeded in making the world smile, see?
Not yet, Papi.
Then why are you here, hmm? Why did you come back if you have not yet done as you promised? You said you would do it, Norberto. You said you would make everyone happy. I did not raise you to be a failure. How dare you come to me and...
Papi!
Damn you, boy. If I were younger, I would put you over my knee. What kind of a knight makes an oath and does not fulfill it?
Wait. Papi, did you say knight? You still think of me as one? You have no idea how... Oh, thank you, Papi. Thank you. I guess it wasn't very knightly of me to come back before I'd fulfilled my promise, huh? But I had a good reason.
The Lord of Shadows. See?
See, how can I make people happy if he is there making their lives miserable? It is impossible. Which is why I'm going to beat him. Only then can I fulfill my vow and make all the people of the world smile again.
Careful, boy! Do not promise to defeat Mordegon if you do not truly intend to do so. I will not have you break another oath.
Of course, Papi. A knight's word is his bond. You taught me that. But there's just one teensy-weensy little thing I need to ask you to do to help. I've picked up a few friends on my travels. They're kind of young and kind of innocent. They need a role model, you know? Someone to lead them.
You do not even need to ask, Norberto. A knight serves the weak untiringly. Or have you forgotten the pledge?
Oh, Papi, really?
Come on, Norberto. Of course, it will be my pleasure.
Oh, aren't you just the sweetest, kindest father a boy could hope to have? Oh, darlings! Come say hello to your Tío Rodrigo!
Oh, what a lovely bedroom. It's so big. Oh, don't tell me this is your dad, Sylv. He's awfully manly. I'll feel safe with you looking after me, Mr. Rodrigo.
Norberto, explain yourself. What is the meaning of this?
Now, Papi, let's just pop this on.
Hey, Norberto, where are you? Hey, get your hands off of me! That's your foolishness, boy! I did not agree to this!
Oh, don't be like that, Papi. How can you lead my little band of boys if you don't look the part, huh? You promised. And didn't you always teach me that a knight's word is his bond?
Oh my goodness, look at him. He looks absolutely ridiculous. So to settle, Norberto. I'll take care of your curious little amigos and you'll take care of the Lord of Shadows, see? Oh, Papi, of course. I'll defeat Mordegon and give the world its smile back, don't you worry. Still, you like to make the bold claims, eh, Norberto? Bien, return to me once you've defeated Mordegon. We'll see if your actions live up to your words. So I'm guessing his name is Norberto, Sylvando's previous name. Wow. That was a nice reunion as well. We've had two lovely reunions in this episode, and, oh dear, looks like Gonzalez has had enough. Senorita Roberto, do you know who these people are? Don't worry, Gonzalez, honey. They're just a few pals of mine. Papi's agreed to let them stay for a while. You'll play nicely with them now, won't you? See, of course. I do not know the details of the situation, but I'll do anything I can to help your friend, Senorito. It seems like the servants of the place still have a very... Oh, don't cry. It seems like they all have a very, respectful relationship with Sylvando.
Listen to me, soldiers of Smile. You serve my papi now. You must do as he says. Do not fail me.
Please, Sylv, don't go. Don't leave us.
Darlings, it breaks my heart to say goodbye. Truly, it does. But we have to be strong. As soon as Mordegon is defeated, I'll be right back with you. I'll be home before you know it. You'll see. And no matter how far I go, no matter how hard it gets, I'll always be with you. Always.
Oh, Sylv, we'll be with you too. Just say the words and we'll come running.
Sylvando can now use the Hit Parade pet power.
Thanks so much for all your help, darling. I'm all yours now, I promise. The Salty Stallion is all yours too, of course. She's anchored off to the east of here.
With a ship at our disposal, other places will be accessible to us. Perhaps now we can seek out your friends in Arborea.
Wonderful! So we've got Sylvando back with us, and Hendrik has said himself that now is the time for Arborea. So, we've got Dave, we've got Sylvando, and now we are heading for Arborea. So, that's what I'll be doing next time. I'll be heading over... Okay, the ship's docked to the east of here. I think I want to save first. So, I'll head back in, go to the church. Is there anything else I need to do prior to have a little... I don't think so. Oh, there's a side quest though. Let me go run grab that real quick. And then I'll save. And then I will probably call it a video. But, lady, or person, por favor, amigo, please listen to this tale of woe. Okay, so there's another monster in the Eerie Aerie. He was once a noble caballero, but was somehow transformed into a monster. His sense of knightliness has completely disappeared, and he commits the most wicked acts. Es terrible. Someone must put an end to the evil ways with disgrace to chivalry and restore the reputation of caballeros everywhere. It will not be easy, of course, but there's a certain pet power that okay, another pet power challenge. You appear to have something of the caballero about you, friend. It might be the new pet power that Sylvando's just learned. Would you be willing to confront this so-called knight and smite him in the name of justice? Yes. Arise? I don't know that one. By 3 able swordsmen. I do not have 3 able swordsmen. Bring 2 such warriors with you. What? Okay, so Apple is one of the swordsmen as well. You must make the knight a baron to pay for the price of breaking the promises of the pledge. We have 2 able swordsmen. And that includes everyone across our whole party. So Eric uses knives. Rab uses magic. Sylvando's whips. Actually, speak of Sylvando. We need to go into the character builder, and he's all 58. Sorry, 38. Imagine 58. Okay, what was I going to do next? There's Win Whip, which is 25. That's one I want to get next, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, my game is very freezy today, so I'm anxious to go for much longer. But yeah, let's get this all first. That's crit chance with swords. Don't want that. Then there's showmanship. Okay, I'll get this. Might as well. It was only 7. And then... Okay, 10 of Sylvando's talents activated. Kiss Me Deadly. That is a whip skill, so I do want that, so I'll get that, and that's a Moray. Charm plus 40, okay. What's this? Tap dance. Evade enemy attacks. Charm plus 10. Okay, I think I want to go down showmanship potentially. And then how do you pronounce this? Is it litheness? Litheness? I'll get on here as well. And swords and knives I have no interest in. Do I have extra panels for Sylvando? I guess Sylvando already has a lot of panels. Yeah, he already has a lot to begin with. But not as many as the others. Or, well, not as many as Rab. Apple doesn't have many at all, actually. Whereas Rab has like 500. There will be more to this, I'm sure. I'm guessing the tree that Rab has is sort of like a final form kind of tree. Just a guess though. But anyway, once we have exited this character builder screen, were there any more side quests? Oh wait, I do need to equip Sylvando with some stuff as well, because no doubt he has nothing on him except for his Mardi garb, which is fine and well, but not helpful in this situation. Let's go with the Steel Helmet Plus. And what could he have had before? Okay, interestingly, the Mardi garb is the best thing he has, or the best thing that we have. Okay. Oh, that would actually be good for one of our mages, the Care Riviere. That looks like it'll be good. A charm boosting thing for Sylv. And gold chain plus. That's good to me. There is another side quest. No, wait, that's the one that we just got. So, where's that church? I have entrances to this church. Hello? Oh, you're the priest now? Okay. Sure. Okay, next time... Oh, look at the levels. 35, 36, 37, and 38. Next time we will hopefully head to Arborea, find something interesting. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.